Good morning, good afternoon, graduating class. Special shout out to Tara and Shia, JJ, Melissa, Lulu, Jackie, Manan, Corey, Naomi. My name is Mike Albert. I'm a wilderness survivalist expert, CEO of Ambertracks Survival Supplies and Worthington Bunkers. I'm not here to give you some valedictorian motivational speech about things that I've accomplished. Instead, I'm going to give you some harsh reality about the last breath you're going to take and how you can look back and really be excited about how you led your life, how you inspired others, how you were able to make an everlasting impression, hopefully for your grandchildren and great-grandchildren that will live way beyond what we consider a modern society now, as you're watching this video. This might be the very last video you ever see. So I'm going to try to inspire you, yet at the same time put some fear into you as well about the realities of society, how they are now, what you may possibly face at any given moment's time. In the next 24, 48 hours, we could easily be invaded by China, Russia, North Korea. The simulations of this, the practices of this. What will you do? Where will you be? You're in New York right now, I believe. You had 9/11 that went down, the Twin Towers. There's people out there that during that time, I've been doing this 15 years, when they were ready and prepared for a wilderness survival situation, that if they did not do it at that time, they never would. Plane goes down into a building, a second one, a third one, a fourth one, thwarted, thankfully, by someone with some courage. So courage is what you're going to need when you get out there in the field. Courage for a job interview, courage to try a new hairstyle, a new outfit maybe. But then there's the pioneer courage, how our grandparents, great-grandparents, and for thousands of years before that, had the courage every day to get up, to work on the farm, milk the goats, the cows for milk, eggs from the chickens. Are these things that are you aware of, willing to do? What if you're forced into that situation? Do you know how to identify wild edibles? What not to eat? What's poisonous? How a simple injury like a splinter can end your life. So these are things I want you to consider as you embark upon your journey into what's going on with your particular life. I recently printed out a 28-page report, I think it was WikiLeaks or something, thank you, Julian, for the death tolls across our planet throughout the history of our planet. There were plagues, diseases, pestilences, like this thing flying around right here. Get away. Hate these things. Wars, floods, earthquakes, tsunamis. The number one death provider, ender of life, was governments. It's called democide. I think they were responsible for, how much was it, 500 million or something. That's not under control. It's still happening now. Plagues. I just want you to be ready. I want you to be able to conquer and attack anything that comes your way. Life is simple right now. You saw me drinking tea right now. You see me wearing clothes that are washed, that are clean. don't have holes in them. You know, go watch this one video. I have a couple assignments for you. One, I want you to go watch a video called The 1949 Blizzard. I think it's about 50 minutes long. It's a documentary, extremely powerful about what people went through, how they came together, what resources that were needed to move on. And then I want you to watch a couple of episodes of a TV show called Doomsday Preppers and see what you can get out of that. Start your own little survival backpacks. You know, you should be able to go walk 10 miles with a 30-pound backpack on you. Easily. Easily. You can't do that. You need to get into shape. So take a journey with me, with your loved ones, into ensuring that you're going to be able to sustain your health, shelter, core body temperature, water, if everything else goes down. I have hundreds of videos about this, and from a biblical point of view as well, because I'm a Adventist Christian, on my YouTube channels. Feel free to go on there and check it out at youtube.com/Ambertracks. Your guest speakers there, Annika and Eliza, will provide you with this information. Start preparing with little canned goods, so maybe 50 gallons of water here and there, and be able to see a goal down the road amongst all your other things you're doing, your social life, your job, all the other things that society provides for you right now. Also to be able to have the mindset that one day, at any moment, you could be thrown into a pioneer living style 1,000 years ago. What did they do then? How did they live? How did they fish? How did they hunt? How did they farm? How did they do livestock? And if you know how to do some of this, great. If just one of you out of the 10 of you are inspired, inspire the others. Talk about it. Get into, let's see, there's a great club out there called meetup.com. And there's a group in there called, I think, the Appalachian Trails. They go out probably 5 times a week with groups. Go hiking, go camping, go fishing. Try it. There's so many simple things right now that we take for granted of, like honey. Learn how to do bees. Start a beehive. Beans. Get a can of beans. Toilet paper. What are you going to do in the wilderness when you got to go to the bathroom? Right? Simple tools, knives. I could go into the wilderness with nothing and thrive. Not just survive, but thrive. All these other things, these accoutrements that have a transition period between you being filled with these luxuries and having nothing, helps you to get to that devolving point of where we were 1,000 years ago. You just can't snap your fingers if you don't have the skill set and years of conditioning and muscle memory on how to do these things. Cut firewood, build a cabin, build a shelter, protection, how to be offensive, defensive, how not to eat a poisonous mushroom. Do your research, watch your videos, and I really look forward to hearing from you guys. If you want to check out what we have on our website for survival, it's ambertracks.com. Bunkers is worthingtonbunkers.com. And we do have a Facebook, but that just mirrors really the YouTube, which is facebook.com/Ambertracks. Again, my name is Mike Albert. It's been a pleasure, and congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you out there in the wilderness. Take care. God bless you. Bye-bye.